Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at Big Bear Bikes in Pickering, North Yorkshire, North Yorkshire's biggest independent bike shop. My name's Tim and I'm here with Mike.
Hi guys, hello.
Mike's one of the sales team here at Big Bear Bikes, the experts that can help you choose the right bike. So he'll talk to you about all things mountain bikes, road bikes, and today in this case, gravel bikes, because we're taking a look at and reviewing the Trek Checkpoint, and this is the SL5.
That's correct, yeah. So the SL being the carbon frame, we do aluminium bikes, of course, from Checkpoint, so the AL or the ALR bikes, but this is the carbon one, the super duper one, so lighter weight because it's carbon. It's a lovely carbon fibre frame. Another feature as well, when it goes to carbon, it's actually got the IsoSpeed technology in there, which is effectively a shock absorber. But yeah, what a super bike it is. It's got the really big fat tyres on it as well, so it's got the 40s on at the moment. It will take a bigger tyre because with this new design of the Checkpoint that came out quite recently, is the ability to have a bigger tyre in there, so it will take a 45 in there as well. We've spotted it before, haven't we, that you've got some amazing features as well on this bike, so lots of racking points, mounting points for if you were to put bags on stuff. So we'll pan out to another bike that we've got in the store, because that's totally kitted up with our restrap stuff at the moment, but it's got all the bags. It'll take all the, you can have put a bag on the back there, you can have a front mounting bag, also the under the top tube bag, and you can even actually have mounting points here, so if you're taking your sleeping bags or your tent or what have you, and then loads of bottle cage mounts and even a tool case mount as well. And it's also got its extra, we'll look at that, but it's extra storage feature as well.
Internal storage as well, yeah. Fantastic. So the Checkpoint you mentioned there, AL, ALR, SL, SLR, yeah. SLR being the raciest, where we lose some of those mounting points.
You do, yeah.
But this is a really versatile bike, right? You've mentioned some of the reasons why, and we've seen a lot of road bike riders switching to gravel. Yeah, definitely, because they wanted to have that ability just to, we've all done it before, I'm sure you've done it as well, Tim, is that, you're riding down a road and you see something like, you think, oh God, there's a cool track down there, I bet it links up to another trail that I could, another road I could get to, but you just can't do it, because our little slim tyres, you'd get a puncture straight away, or you're too nervous of upsetting that, whereas this, you can be riding along and just go and zoom off up that dusty trail, and with confidence,
and have some fun doing it as well.
Yeah, so, road bike geometry, so it's probably fast. Yeah, so it still carries all that nimbleness, really, modelled really around the Emonda. So, and you can sort of see those features in it actually. See that kind of still has a bit of aero in it, which is really nice. But yeah, a lot of people enjoy it because it handles so well. And some people have actually said that they feel a little bit faster on it because it's got a bigger tyre. So on our rough roads even, you're not getting as battered. So it's less of the fatigue. But so I've got a couple of friends that swear by gravel bikes. They actually ride them more than the road bikes. It's quite surprising, but yeah, love them, and they're really good fun things. They are so great fun to ride. So we've talked clearance and tyres. We've talked about mounting points and versatility. Talk me through the rest of the specification on this bike then. So you've got a carbon frame. Yes. This is the what series? This is the 500 series OCLV carbon. When you talked about the SLR frame, that goes to 800 series, so it's a lighter weight carbon, and it is a physically lighter bike as a result. I think there's a 200 or 300 grams difference, and it's quite noticeable. They changed it a little bit because, like you mentioned there, they take away some of the mounting points. It's even got a carbon seat mast there, so again a lighter bit there. But this, going back to this SL5 or the SL series, now one of the benefits are, because people, they're realising they're taking these bikes a little bit further afield off-road, that they actually, coming from the mountain bike, that you can actually install a dropper post design on it. It's got all the internal cabling for it, so you can actually put a dropper post, because that means you can really go down some steep stuff, descend properly, and then just pop it back up when you get to the bottom. We also didn't mention as well the flared handlebars on it as well. They're really noticeable. They're really obvious, aren't they now? Yeah. I mean, since 2023 they came out, but 24 I think they've gone even more of a flare. If you've ever ridden them, they're mega comfortable, because it gives you more handhold kind of areas. But I will say, when you're in the drops, it's less of an angle on you, so it's just a lot more comfortable to ride in that position, especially if your hands are getting bashed around. when it's a bit more off-road. So yeah, a lot more comfortable like that to be in the drops. I find it quite racy, you know, but it's a kind of a lower drop as well there. So yeah, really comfortable for those big all-day rides as well.
Yeah, so, yeah. Smart looking thing. Okay, mate, well, I'll tell you what, let's just talk about then the group set, because I think I'm right in saying it's a gravel-specific group set on this bike?
It is, yeah. This one is Shimano's gravel-specific group set, so GRX it's called. GRX comes in 3 flavours, so you've got 400, 600 and 800, 800 being the top spec, as it were. And this has a mixture actually, this has between 400 and 600 in its level. If you went to the SL6, it has more 800 series in it, so a better sort of spec. But it's got so many great features on it. One of the things to look at, I guess a gravel group set is things that you definitely notice it with. It's got a smaller set of chain rings, so this has got a 3046 on it, as opposed to a compact group set that we might see on road bikes or a semi-compact, and the compact one would be 5034. The reason being that it's smaller here is because it's just got a much bigger tyre on it, so it's got a bigger ratio, I suppose. So you know, for 1 pedal revolution. So it, you know, with the big rings at the back there, it really does climb. It's got a 34 there. So, and you can go bigger as well. So but in 1146 with that size tyre still travels really fast, so you get a best of both worlds. It's an incredible climber, but it can be a great road speed bike as well, you know. So yeah, another feature that's come from mountain biking as well, that's on the gravel group set, is it's got that clutch design. I think we've talked on it on a few of our other bikes before, but yeah, it's at the moment it's stiff. So if a normal derailleur would have that, would move like that, but of course if you're going down a big downhill and this is bouncing around, of course you can see that chain, it was going to start to whack on this part here. So the clutch is engaged in there. You leave it in that when you're riding it, and it stops that chain rattle or that bang. Because of course you'll be taking this bike, you can potentially take it really great off-road, around Dolby or something like that. It's amazing what they'll do.
I actually chased a friend around Dolby. I was on my Fuel EX, and he was on his gravel bike.
Wow.
Just for a bit of a test, and a bit of a challenge. And I think in the descents, I was all over him. On the climbs, I couldn't keep up. You know, it was just really interesting, the fact that we could even ride together around the red route at Dolby, you know?
It proves the point that how versatile they are, though, doesn't it? Because you probably wouldn't think that that this bike could do that, because it looks like a road bike, but it really is. They're designed, you know, into it. Even the carbon layup on this one's designed to have so much comfort and stuff. So yeah, really clever features.
Lovely bike. So Mike, thanks for the overview of the Checkpoint SL5. That's a really smart looking bike, fresh out the box this morning as well, no less.
Absolutely.
If people are going, right, gravel bikes are the thing for me, the Checkpoint's probably the bike I want. What's the entry point to get on a Checkpoint?
So £1,700 for the ALR4.
And what's the top SLR?
Right at the top is the SLR9 for the super duper carbon frame, all the top electric gears and everything, and that's 9.8.
Okay, so this must be a sweet spot. So if I want to get on a carbon fibre frame with a really good level of specification, SL5, what's it going to cost me?
£3,500.
Okay.
So really beautiful bit of kit for that, for a lovely carbon framed, super fast bike.
Fantastic. And Checkpoint in the shop?
Yeah, we've got every size in the shop, aluminium and carbon as well. So yeah, come down and, you know, test them out, have fun.
So that's the message, guys. If gravel bikes are on your radar, then, you know, we recommend you come and ride one. Get down to the shop here in Pickering. We've got every size, carbon and aluminium. Talk to Mike, talk to the team, ride the bikes, and find out which one's absolutely perfect for you. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're doing your research, visit our website, bigbearbikes.co.uk, and otherwise, hopefully we'll see you in the shop soon. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.